Hello my friends, and welcome back to my channel. Tonight we are going to do a bit of ephemera for the journals, and I'm going to do some pockets or talk spot decoration thingy. I really don't know yet, but I have a plan, and that's good to have. So I found this old photo book with really old original photos, and they don't have dates on every one, but this is from 1940, and we have this old thing that is from the beginning of 1900. So it's a bit different from kind of living in a small town or a village. There is snow and summer houses and ships from Sweden, 1932, and a lady that are using that make woven carpets by hand. We have some old lady carrying hay to her cows. So it's a bit of old living. Try to not get some glare for you. So I have taken a few of those photos and I thought we could do something with these. Do like this so it will focus a little bit more. So this is in front of an old house, and this is in front of the barn. A little family. So those two, summer of 1929, and this wasn't dated, but I guess this is older. You can see that on the clothing they have. So I guess this is maybe 1890 to 1910, something like that. So then I have taken a few of my original old wallpapers that has been in my oldest house on my property, and I thought I could try to. These are super many layers that has been on these walls, so I guess they liked to put wallpaper on, and maybe to get it a little bit more warm in the houses in those days. So we have a blue one, a brown one, a green one, a purple one, pink one. So it was a lot of layers, and I don't even know if they have the same wallpaper on all the walls. It almost looked like they had different, kind of took one roll of wallpaper on one side and kind of like leftovers. I'm not sure. So I thought we could try to use some of these, and that could be fun. They are a little bit fragile, so thought I maybe could get some more small pieces of the different wallpapers to use. Okay, let's put that aside for now and start with the photos. These are pieces from other antique photo frames. And this is from an old catalog with clothes from 1914. And I like this brown color, so I think I will go with that. And I thought I could use these as kind of backgrounds, do the pocket onto these, and that way make a bigger pocket than just a photo, make it a little bit more fun. So let's see if we can use half of it. Then I have these photo holders that are self-adjustive, so I thought maybe we could put these onto the photos and that way make them look a bit more old. I will try to see if I can get a little bit more like this color by adding a little bit of black ink on them, or stamp pad ink. I'm not sure if this dress ink is the right color. I think it will be too reddish. Can maybe do both. Take this first and then the black on top of that. I think we're getting more that color of dark brownish. Okay, let's try that. So I hope you have had a nice day. Me and Nico went to the forest and took some branches from different green trees, pine and 3 different kind of greenery. So I will show you some picture. I have kind of decorated my porch today with some pine trees and put them in different buckets. So I'm thinking that I maybe would like to have some stitching on them. And that they maybe need to be have a little strength of textile on them for that purpose. Maybe we should have had a eco-dyed color instead behind them. Or maybe not. Could be nice with a white color that is just peeking out a little bit. Not so neat. So that I can stitch a little bit and not be afraid to ruin the photos. I'm going to cut off the corners so I just can put the photo in these holders. It will be too thick if I have the textile behind them, I think. This won't be seen so much anyway, mostly for the stitching. So let's glue these down. I think I actually will see if I can try this on something. $19.29. Put the date on the photo, and I think this could be 1895. If I look at the dresses, and that could go with the rest of the photos in. So I'm not lying too much there or guessing too wildly. Toning it down a little bit so it's not screamingly white. This had a little, I actually will leave that. I don't want it to be too perfect. I'm trying to loosen up, and I think it works. At least with my drawing and my painting. I'm getting there. And I'm doing the same with this one. So much more easy to handle these old photos when you have secured them with some textile, and you don't need to be afraid to destroy them. Moving my needles on my stitch board, and we'll see if we can make some, maybe some branches that goes down. Or some leaves or something like that. Maybe just a little pattern, so something is happening on this too. So should we go light on this one? Or is this boring? Let's do a bit of craziness and do pink. So I will do these stitches and I will speed up the recording a bit, so you don't need to see me sit and do all of these stitches. So here we are, some embroidered pieces on the photos. So now I can mount them on the pockets, and it will be one this way and one this way, as this is going that way and this like so. So let's glue on these to the corners. I want to glue them so I know they stay in place, both on the photo and on the background. Even if they have a little bit of self-adjustive, I'm not sure if that will hold, so textile. So we can get this in right place. That. A little bit from the sewing in the way, but it worked anyway, so that's okay. That. So let's see, should we maybe do a little bit more decorating? Let's go with some 1800 old book pages too. Just because we can. I'm going to do a little glue and rip. I'm gluing it in a few places, and then I'm going to rip it off so it looks like it's someone had glued it down, and then it's so old so it has been torn apart. Looks very natural, and if you do it like this and kind of let the glue do its job, so you just get a little piece left. That, and then maybe some linen or cheesecloth piece. Maybe even both. we can take a piece of some of these eco-dyed stamps that I did. Maybe some monograms could be fun. Taking a piece of cheesecloth and I'm just ripping it a bit. Little bit of glue and like that. So let's put some extra glue on this and glue it down. kind of cute. So let's do the other one. Going to cover up all of this. Maybe we need to cut it a little bit. Doing it a little bit smaller so we can get this in the middle and still see the old book page a little bit at least. I have this little embroidery of some willow flowers. I think I want to use those. Maybe on this one with the blue. So, do we have something for this? I think we'll put it down first. See if we can add something more. taking a piece of the stamped labels. Darken it a little bit. Something like that. I'm actually going to add this too. I think it was cute with this little willow branch. I'm going to go to my sewing machine and just sew around these two labels with some black thread, I think. So we get a little dark sewing on them. So so we just have one little thing to add, and that's the pieces of wallpaper. I did put them on a piece of textile so they will hold a little bit better. I'm sure they are so fragile, so I'm a bit afraid they won't hold. A bit more glue. So I took some linen and some textile and added that. So this one I think I'm just going to put down here. So then this one will go down there. And a little scribble. think we are done. I will give you a couple of close-ups of the recording so you can look at the details. But I think these turned out nice. I love the feeling of a real photo and these pieces of wallpaper. But everything I have done you can of course do with new things. Just add some distress ink and print out some digitals on these super high gloss photo paper. Old photos was almost these glossy all the time, so to make it look more old, use the glossy one. And stamp and take some ordinary book pages, that works as well. And some embroidery you can find in thrift stores or on old tablecloths or something like that. So you can do these even if you don't have any old things that I have used. This is more like kind of for ideas. So I hope you got a little inspiration to go and play and make some beautiful pockets for your journals. Thank you for keeping me company. I'm always grateful for your support, and I will be back again with some more ephemera and journal making. Thank you for watching. Bye bye from Sweden.